PVR podcast. Y'all know what it is, man. Your boy King Haas in the building. Do-Rag Haas is back.
My guy officially got his do-rag.
Do-Rag Haas is back. Inside joke. Y'all, they know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But let's go around the room, man.
You talking to Purse first 2 times, man. You already know. East Coast attitude music. Let's go.
Yeah, it's your girl Color Me Dizzy. You already know. Follow me on IG at Color Me Dizzy. And I don't know.
She the one that connected dots, y'all. She being modest.
It's your boy Rocco Benji, man. Rocco Benny, baby.
Rocco's on time today. Clap it up for Rocco.
Yes, sir.
Rocco's on time today.
Clap. I need
he was the first one here.
I need my own keys.
Yeah. We gonna have to get.
He was here before
saying?
us, but I didn't even know that he's ever late. So
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's new news.
But yo, baby Benji Entertainment, man, Autopilot Records, you know what I'm saying? We here.
Y'all already know what it is, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Voncy, you know what I mean? Shout out to Dutch.
Shout out to Voncy and Dutch, man.
You know what I'm saying? Voncy, hit me up, man. Holla at me, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's off camera. But anyway.
Yeah, tell Voncy hit you up for real.
Yeah. We'll talk. But yo, it's a lot going on, man. You know, y'all know we give y'all the educated ignorance, sophisticated ignorance.
Yes, sir.
The dumb shit mixed with a little bit of common sense. So it's a lot going on, man. We gonna go into the BET Awards. Hip Hop Awards. Not the BET, not the big show in June, the other show that in October. The BET Hip Hop Awards are canceled officially, as well as Soul Train. Mm-hmm. Apparently, the big company or whatever, you know what I mean?
Which big company?
Universal.
It's CBS. You know, they keep on saying CBS.
Universal own every fucking thing.
But I could have sworn CBS under Viacom also.
Most companies under Viacom.
So Viacom then, you know what I mean? Because they keep on saying CBS, but I know Viacom
is one of the mother companies.
Yeah, so Viacom or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Through CBS is basically saying they're gonna figure out another alternative, but you know, it seemed like it wasn't to me. Just and y'all know because y'all understand the business. It seems like when they cancel the award show, that means they not generating the capital.
No, exactly.
Nah, it's something other than that. You remember I had a conversation with you the last time. You have all of these different people that's being snatched out of these situations. You don't realize that?
Yeah, we were talking
about
that.
Why do you need these people when AI is about to take over everything? Remove the people and control all that shit digitally.
Facts.
That's what they really doing.
But can I say something? Because what the fuck is AI gonna do for our culture?
Who's gonna
Nothing.
take away from our culture?
AI can't put who's hot right now. What Glorilla? AI can't put Glorilla on the motherfucking stage and perform for us because this is what our culture want to see right now. We want to see what's going on, what's hot, and what we love. And who gives a fuck if we have less than 1 million viewers on ratings? This is a culture that's been this way since the 80s.
Before that.
Yeah.
Since before that. And it's affecting me as an artist.
You know the AI culture has been around since the 80s?
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's been around since before that. You know, how was they able to get to the moon? How was they able to do certain shit?
I'm gonna give you something to visually look at. Look at the 1987 movie Total Recall. They had iPads on the refrigerator in that movie.
That's a fact. Not even that. Back to the Future.
With iPads in that movie. And
Back to the Future. He was showing you everything in Back to the Future.
Right. Well, I got something to say. So the thing is, they're stating, like the general public is stating that a lot of black creators are the ones creating these AI like avatars that's looking like, you know, real influencers, AI influencers. But I think that's a lie because they already had AI like influencers that was with IG accounts, literally last year.
Facts.
So they're trying to act like, you know, it's mainly black, you know, women that's creating these.
No, they had trained robots that went for the academy, like they created it for the police academy in order for them to be able to shoot.
This shit about to be nasty.
Pull people over. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Violate your constitutional rights, but let me be quiet.
You ever seen the Militia Man?
All of those, you see, let me tell you something. All of those ideas have been in effect in black and white, copywritten.
Yeah.
So they already been in databases. Right. Before we even seen any of the shit or thought about it, it was already thought about by somebody else. Right. All of it's being reenacted thoughts. The only thing we doing right now It's thinking about it a little bit more and making it more advanced.
Just adding on.
Yeah. And we adding on more by putting our face on these FaceTimes and all the rest of it, all the rest of the stuff that comes along with it.
But how we gonna communicate?
The phone.
Y'all gonna want them Obama phones?
Nah, actually,
is that safe?
So
I don't know what's
soon we're gonna be going back to beepers and figuring out how to call people back.
Yo, I love the beepers too. I had one when I was 7. You heard?
Shit,
90s.
Now listen, man. See, you ever seen? Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure everybody here has seen that 5 Heartbeats before, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like toward the end of the movie, where the original group get back together, and the kids are watching the TV, and they got Flash there before other white skinned people call themselves the 5 Heartbeats or whatever. They look like little robots or whatever, and they doing little weird dances or whatever. And he's saying, "Man, this ain't music. This ain't real music."
They're just stealing our culture and they're trying to recreate.
So like back to what you saying with the AI, right? Like I get everything you saying, but them people that's in the offices looking at it like, damn, we don't need to sign none of these niggas.
We don't need them.
All we need is a couple people in here that could create these different fake, you know what I mean? These avatars and these fake.
I don't want to go
viral
viral connecting names to things, but look at all the power figures in the industry that's getting snatched out quietly or disappearing quietly, right? While it's happening visually, whether you see it or not, it's happening, right? What do you need them for? When we could actually just run everything digital, they done created distro, they done created everything where you don't even have artist development no more. You don't have none of that. So now all you can do is sit in your house, create music, push that shit out. If it's good, somebody actually pull it, you're up. Facts. It's that easy right now. Versus what he had to go through to get to his point, where he had to actually go in the studios. Like we had to go through them places you ain't want to be at. You had to create an uncomfortable situation. So the process.
Well, Timbaland is signing AI artists. So what do y'all think about that? Because you got a person that's in our community, because you said something about the culture, that's literally signing AI artists.
That's very profitable and that's very smart because that's the future. I think what he's doing, we need to take notes.
Business wise, yes.
Because whether we like it or not, it's gonna happen.
It's happening.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's tap into that. Let's see if we can become successful, if we can capitalize off of that opportunity.
Right.
Facts. Everybody else, you know what I mean? We always the last to tap in on everything, so we might as well go ahead and.
Who says that though?
Go ahead and go on.
Generally,
no.
I'm talking about business wise.
No,
we're the creators.
We're not the last ones to tap in. Don't believe that. Us on the lowest level of the community are the last ones to tap in. There's motherfuckers that look just like us. That's all the way at the top. That's tapped in. And they don't want that sprinkling it out to the people that we think that's on the head of it.
You know
what I'm saying? There are people that look just like us that are richer than everybody else. And they sprinkle in their money. And the people that you see that sprinkling the money with them, you think that they the heads. Man, they not, Jack. Keep that in mind. Just like a lot of the BS that you see is being sprinkled by one of us, and then it go through another rotation. So you see that rotation. Everything is something else. Believe that.
Yeah, it's a cycle called life.
You got a point.
No, you been around, and she been around. You been around long enough to see this thing.
Facts. Right. I look at it like it's like our people are the most talented people. Period. So it's like we know how to adapt to anything. You know, so it's like at the end of the day or whatever. You know what I mean? Regardless with AI or whatever, you still need. I look at it. I could be wrong. You still need somebody that look like me or you involved in the situation
to control,
to go ahead and help the situation go according to plan.
I got a question.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a
there's
question
no
for you.
Getting rid of us as
that's
a,
what I'm trying to say.
Species.
I got a question for you that will
because AI is
unlock your
but we control
limited
AI.
thing. Because right now,
who's gonna control it? They can't control themselves.
I'm gonna tell you
can't
what
reprogram
made me think that
themselves.
you was limited at some point. When you say our people,
hey, that's another topic.
When you say our people, you put yourself in a box.
Break it down, bro.
She said, "You're not gonna get me in trouble."
You know what I'm saying?
This person, that person, different people, different categories. There was a time I was in the street and say I was a drug dealer, and I said, "Yo," I walked in the room and I said, "Yo, such and such, yeah, what you do for me? I sell drugs." Now I put myself in a box. Now everybody knows that I'm this drug dealer, right? Because that's just that one person. When you say our people, you immediately put yourself in a black. You're black.
Not necessarily.
No. Yes. When white
Yes
people
and
say
no.
our people, they talking about white. When we say our people, we're talking about black.
I get it. I understand exactly what you're saying.
But if you're just
let me
globally, you're gonna have to say all people fuck with you at some point. So it's no our people no more.
It depends on your standpoint.
I get what you putting at. I get what you getting at. Let me rebut.
I want you to take yourself out of that. That's what I just did for you.
I get exactly what you're saying. I understand, and you're right. At the same time, I'm going in from a standpoint where it's like, okay, you have to be open. Like when you're doing any type of business, period, you have to be open. You can't just put yourself in a box to deal with. You know what I mean? You're dealing with people from all facets of life, period. So you clearly have to be able to amenable to go ahead and deal with different people from different backgrounds. Right. So it's nothing against that. And I'm not saying it in a way where I'm trying to disparage other people as well. I'm just saying as far as like, hell, in a lot of cases, it'd be people that don't look like you that'll cut a check and will go ahead and help you get it back quicker than somebody that do look like you.
The reason I brought that to your attention, because I've been in a lot of rooms where it's Colombian, Dominican people, right? You know what they say to me? They look just like us. You know what they say to me? See, my people. I'm like, your people?
Yeah, facts.
I'm your people. What do you mean, your people? You just put yourself in a box like
they always do that.
Only Colombian people in the world.
They always do that.
What do you mean, your people? Like, we all people.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when they do that a lot.
Absolutely.
Africans do that too. You're my people.
Yeah.
You rarely find American people that say my people because they're Americanized to just saying, yo, me and my guys, or yo, me, my dude, but it's not.
You know what? All right, okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a culture thing for people that don't live in America.
Nah, he won me over. Okay. I had a rebuttal for him, but he kind of...
It's a culture
he
thing.
brought it home.
When you don't live in America,
yeah.
it's a culture thing. It's my people. When you live here, it's me and my guys.
It's us. Yeah.
It's us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's crazy? Because it's kind of like once you build with the person and build a bond with the person, you not look at them as far as like, oh, color or whatever. You just look at it like, this my guy or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Why I say that, look at how those people from different countries that say that, they're so limited because they come here and instead of, like say,
yes and no.
Say an Asian family come here right now, right? And instead of embracing you, it's my people.
Right.
And versus seeing you as you're one of their people too. You see what I'm saying? Jamaicans used to do it until they start from,
getting in better with us.
Haitians used to do it until they got real right. Dominicans start doing it now in the Bronx, they familiar. Africans used to do it, but
now they starting to.
But there's still some cultures that haven't blended in. You're like Russians. They can't just come to the hood and just blend in with you.
No,
so they still look like my people.
No, they not. That's not gonna happen.
No, but it can. Because Jamaicans,
when they come to get some money, we gonna blame them.
We gonna go ahead. We gonna make it work.
If a Russian guy walked up to you tomorrow and said, "Yo, bro, I do the best music in Russia. Yo, I need an interview." You go, "Whoa, yo."
Yeah, I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna tap in with him. You know what I mean? As long as as long as he don't give me no weird vibes, I'm gonna. Yeah.
I mean, you get weird vibes every day. Get used to it. Jack.
Yeah.
Just be able to. I'll tell you a story that's similar to yours.
All right.
It's gonna blow your mind, right? I go to a club. It's an after-hour club. I have a grown-ass man, your size, stocky. I'm standing with 4 females, chopping it with them, laughing, joking, drinking. He's standing across, looking at me doing this. You see what I'm saying? I had to walk up to him.
Hold on. When you say similar to mine, hold on. I don't want nobody confused about nothing.
When I say similar,
we gonna cut that out. I don't know what you talking about.
Yeah, cut it out.
Yeah, we gonna cut that out. Let's skip. Yeah. I'm gonna edit that out. Let's skip to the. I don't know. I had to. I'm like, hold on. My story. That's not my story. I don't know.
Nah, but
I get what you're trying to say, but that ain't my story.
It bothered me so much. I walked up to him and verbally checked him, like, "Yo, you all right? You cool?" He's like, no. But that shit gonna happen in the industry.
Yeah. I
hate that it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen.
It's up. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to navigate the waters.
This is why I'm against the YN pants hanging off your ass thing. Because the same way how we look at a female.
Nigga, yeah.
Right. Get it.
I get that what you're saying. Now, what you were saying about different cultures. I get what you're saying or whatever about putting you in a box. But I'm gonna go ahead. I agree with you, but I could argue in the other way around. Also, what I mean by that is, you got everybody else, right? That when they say my people, they look out for their people. Which morally, you're supposed to look out for everybody, regardless of race, creed, or color, right? But they put back into their community. You got other cultures that put back into their community.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like you got you go to Koreatown. The Koreans put back in their community. The Chinese, they do that.
So
even
you said different cultures, right?
Yeah.
How much does the hip hop culture put back into the community?
But it's ran by.
That's a trick question.
But it's not ran by black people.
That's a trick question.
I know.
I see where you're getting at.
It's a loaded question.
But I see where you're getting at, though.
That's culture.
But check this out. But you have to remember that hip hop is not ran by black people, by this culture.
Isn't that an issue?
No, we are the culture.
We are the culture.
So
it's not ran by us.
No, it's not. No. We are the culture.
Right.
Look, they give you and me $4 million tomorrow. I'm going to grab my dudes. You're going to grab your peoples. I'm about cars,
We can just go to the bank
and all
for that, brother.
And we ain't got to do all that. You know what we would do at this point? Somebody else that for the culture, they would take all that money and go buy a whole bunch of farms and shit down there where they live at and take care of their family. We would actually buy shit to show you that I got some money.
Facts.
So, you know what I'm saying? This is what we're accustomed to.
Facts.
This is what we're accustomed to. The Americanized way is accustomed to that.
I agree.
Foreign way is thinking like, I want a house for my mother.
I'm gonna buy land. I'm gonna send this money back home.
Land for all my family.
I'm gonna send this money back home. Yeah.
I don't fuck with all my family.
I think that comes after you get that taste and that feel out of you.
But
that experience, because we come from nothing. So when we finally get something, it's like we want everything.
Well, everything, yeah.
We want everything we never had.
Only in America.
And so in American culture.
Because overseas, none of that matters, bro. They live in a third world country.
They come from there and come here.
And they build back their community. They build back their home.
They build it all up, and all they think about is going back out there.
So let me tie it back in.
That's the plan.
So let me tie it back into what I'm saying, right? So it's like, before I could go ahead and do stuff outside my house, I gotta make sure my house is in order. Because if my house not in order, I can't go outside and make certain things happen. I gotta make sure my bills are paid. I gotta make sure my shit not falling apart. I gotta make sure my kids are straight.
What if you don't have a house?
I gotta make sure that's a different story.
That's the same story. What if you don't have one?
But a house could be a metaphor. A house could be your, it don't gotta be necessarily a house. It could be your mind. It could be your body. You got, you know what I mean? Some
people live on the road.
Let's say if I want to get married, right?
You see how you got real comfortable with that. Some people live on the road.
Let's say if I want to get married, right? If I want to go ahead and get married, right? I can't take care of her unless if I don't know how to take care of me first.
Yeah.
I got to know how to take care of me first. I can't go ahead and take care of my wife if I can't take care of myself.
But then that's a loaded statement as well, because think about this.
But you get what I'm trying to say, right?
Most men don't even really know who they are or their direction or what they really want to do with themselves.
That's why she's supposed to be
they're
there.
34. Let's say 34, 35, right? So that's every woman that you dealt with before that, you was playing with?
To guide you, nurture you.
Unless you look at it differently is, you see how you say you can't do nothing for nobody else unless you take care of yourself? Some people are meant to actually complete you for you to take care of yourself.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. That's a good comeback. That's a good comeback.
You know, you don't got it all figured out. I don't got it all figured out.
But sometimes you need that person to come to help you.
We figure shit out.
Yeah.
But I don't want y'all to be confused. That's why God created us as human beings, and He made Eve out of our rib.
Right.
It's because she's supposed to be there to nurture you, to be the man that you're supposed to be. Period. And I just feel like we living in a generation where people don't understand that. They don't know their role.
But sometimes you gotta have the knowledge to recognize when that person come along. Because sometimes you got that person might come along, you might not recognize that.
You
person.
might fuck it up.
I have it now.
Do you got that knowledge?
I didn't have it before.
The right person?
Because I went to prison.
No. For real, the question.
That's why.
So
do you have the knowledge to know the right person?
That's when I learned.
That's for you right now.
I see what you. I see
I'm
what you're
curious.
And,
I'm not trying. This is a real question. You know exactly the woman that's for you right now?
See, why you getting too?
No, it's a real question.
I'm gonna have to edit this part out too. But
why?
Answer the question.
The real talk, all those side. Yes and no.
Like if I sat down in a room with myself by myself and I said, "What type of woman I want?" That's that type.
Oh
of
yeah,
question.
yeah. I know the type of woman I want. Yeah, if I sat that, I know the type of woman that I want to marry.
Now, when you get her, you know what you're gonna do with her.
Yes,
that's the second.
I definitely know.
Are you sure?
I'm 100%.
That's the third question.
Part, yeah.
See, that's the third question. Are you sure?
Yeah, definitely.
Now the fourth question.
Yeah, she could get real.
Here go the fourth question.
Hold on.
What if she don't? What if she's everything that you want, but now she's her own person? So now being her own person now, you have to be everything that she wants, or it don't fit.
Can I jump into that?
Come on, Jack. What you know? He know what's going on.
Yo, listen.
You know what I'm doing.
Okay.
God made everyone their own person.
Right.
At the end of the day. But it's your purpose in life. That's what matters. So when I see women, I see them as our nurturers. That's it. That's why God brought you here, bro. In order to be able to I bring home the bacon, you cook it. I give you a child and you raise it. I give you the seeds and you plant it.
But that's not how life is right now, though. In
because
reality.
people
No, it's
are
not like
lost.
that now.
People, they don't know what's going on.
The wiser course. The wiser course.
Finding somebody that's for me.
That's why I'm having these conversations, because people don't have these conversations enough to pick.
And honestly, all right, you know what? The building, what you're saying, I see where you're coming from. You might think this person might be that person, but then 2 years later, you might look like, oh damn, what the hell is going on?
This person might be your person.
It happens.
But you're not her person.
30 years later.
Facts. And vice versa. Because sometimes you might see something, and then like 22 years later, you might look at it like, nah. Because now you don't acquire knowledge and a different level of understanding. You realize that, okay, I'm with this individual, and you might care for her and love her, but then you might realize, damn, I might be selling myself short because, I might love her, but she doesn't complete what I'm trying to do. She's not, you know what I mean? She doesn't fit the puzzle, so to speak, or whatever. Yeah. But by then, a lot of times, we end up being in situations where instead of just having those conversations, we're afraid to have those conversations, and we stuck in situations where we end up being miserable like a motherfucker instead of sitting that person down and saying, yo, listen, I care for you, I love you, but this shit ain't gonna work.
What if I tell you this, the theory for men, and if I'm wrong, tell me. You want what you first seen, but then once you get what you first seen and you like it, you try to change it into some other shit, and it's never gonna be what you first seen after that.
That's a mistake.
So when you first see her, she's fire. She turned up. You like that turn up. Now you get her, you lock her. You don't want her turning up no more. You don't want this. You don't want shit because now it's a part of your reflection. But that's not what you wanted in the beginning. So now you done fucked the bag up. You could sometimes fuck the bag.
Facts. I agree.
That's a good topic.
Saying? Are you saying do not get with a woman that you have to change?
No, you don't have to change.
If
she a vibe already, you can vibe. Like when a woman meets you and she fuck with you, she like your turn up and she outside with you, it's because you turn up. Now mind you, say I meet you and you a homebody and I like a homebody. That's my vibe for you. You know what I'm saying? But if I meet you and you outside and that's what I want, and she turn up, now 6 months later, yo, you can't go outside with me. You got to stay in the house. Now she's tight because she can't do what she normally do, and I don't have her as the person that I'm looking for somebody new now to do what she used to do.
Yeah,
it's so many hers.
That's because you fell for the illusion, as you know, instead of dealing with the reality of the situation and how you met her. You met her in the club, popping her coochie open and shaking her ass.
Right.
That's it. You know what I mean?
You realize animals don't have this problem, though, right?
Nah, because
why?
They go with God nature.
You see a frog, you know it's a frog.
Hold on. I don't mean to cut y'all off.
Because they follow God's law more than we do.
Right.
But that's the point that I want to make here. Why do y'all think God brought all them damn animals on the ark? And he had...
Oh, that's a deeper story. You want to get into it?
The deeper story is we look like the animals to animals. You know that? You know we look like animals to animals?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right. So we're the smaller part. There's more animals than there are us.
Absolutely. It's multi-millions more. But I say that to say is because the animals, they live the same way as they did when God created them.
They don't buy coats.
And we didn't. That's the reason why he tried to get rid of us. But I'm just saying.
Wait, I got something to say to this. I had someone tell me this recently. They stated it's somebody, and I'm not, being racist towards y'all.
You should have said it.
But I'm finna say it.
You said somebody.
I'm about to say it.
Put it out there.
So the ABC, the LGBTQ,
Elemental P.
Yeah, if I forgot the rest of y'all, my apologies.
Shout out to them.
The Rainbow Boys. Yeah.
Well, but one of my friends, she comes from the community, and she's like, animals are gay, right? And I'm like, there's no gay animals. She's like, yes, there are gay animals, just like there's gay humans. And I'm like, I'm about to look this stuff up.
Animals hump on each other no matter what they are. You don't notice a dog will hump on anything.
What?
A dog will hump on another male dog, a leg of a couch, a pillow.
But
they weird. Dogs fuck everything.
But animals are not gay, and I looked it up.
No.
It's just like a 1% or 2% that.
Come on, talk about it.
Animals live the same way as they did when God created all of us. Right? So therefore they're doing everything unknowledgeable.
Right.
And God told us not to bite whatever fruit that was in the garden. I don't know what fruit it was. I don't even know if it was an apple.
Somebody said it was an apple. That should have been anything.
Right? But
she didn't listen.
I can't
listen.
Blame it on her because he's the leader.
Well, you know what? Okay.
He's the leader.
Okay. He didn't put his foot down.
I get it.
But hold on. But nowadays,
I get it.
I get what you're saying. But nowadays, you know what I mean? You'll go ahead and lead that motherfucker to the well or whatever, but that don't mean they're gonna drink the water.
But I'm bothered by that statement with you.
Too.
When you say, you told this story and you said God said, right? Mm-hmm. So I got a question, right? How much have you been through in the last 20 years?
A lot.
So all of this war stories that you've told over the years, right? Mm-hmm. If they was written down, those could become a Bible, right? But God didn't say, right? So you said. All of these stories that we read are from different people that believed in God.
Are you saying that we're talking about God?
I say that all the stories that we're speaking about are written stories or war stories from somebody that believed in God.
Or someone else, absolutely. I can
James, Jacob, all of those are somebody
because there's so many different versions,
and there might be your story 50 years from now.
Different Bibles,
right,
to read from, and some of them might not be accurate.
Yeah, I didn't know we was gonna go here, but let's go.
I mean, it happened because no one right now visibly. There's not one person that we can name that say that they seen God. So if you've not seen God, you could believe in a higher power, you could believe in faith, all that, but you have not seen him. So you don't know what he wrote down. So all that we read in the Bible are stories from us.
They're parables.
They're different stories that of our life that we went through that was written into a book and called the Bible. But they had to have faith. They had to have go through trials and tribulations, have faith, and go through it. Maybe he lived 90 years and telling you his story, the book of James, or the book of this person, or the book of him next. You know what I'm saying? That's how
I feel like
it's that person's experience,
right?
It's God, like what she said, right? The Most High God, how you want to word it.
It's an image that you can't see,
but it's a entity that
deity.
A deity or whatever, where it's like a
spirit. Like
we don't. It's like when somebody tell you a story in the hood, right? I tell you some shit, and you know word for word, but then you might tell her the story, but she might change it up a little bit, and then she tells him the story, and he changes it up, and then he tells Josh the story, and so on and so forth or whatever. So it's kind of like. I believe that, you know what I mean, the prophets were real. You had all these people was real. I just feel like anything or whatever, you know what I mean, is different stories that's passed down, and each generation that gets them
You let one of my uncles tell it. The prophets was nothing but crackheads.
They twisted up a little bit.
Well, they wasn't prophets. They was disciples.
They was crackheads.
Prophets, disciples. You know what I'm saying?
They was drunks.
However you want to word it. Everybody got their own beliefs.
There was no crack back then. They was just drunks that ran around and told old stories to young kids, and young kids grew up and told old stories too. And that's if you look at the old movies that happened.
But we all do have gifts, right? Some of us more than others, where we could tap into certain areas that other people can't tap into. But it depends on where you at spirituality. I'm talking another type of language right now.
I know the language you talking.
So it's like certain gifts, you can't create those gifts. Those are gifts that somebody had to create those. Like if you go out to, like I remember being out in Vegas, right? And I'm out in the mountain. I'm out like, what do they call that road? I think the I-5, whatever is like that leads you from Vegas to LA or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's like the I-8, 9.
You pull. You know what I mean? You pull. I remember pulling over in the mountains. I'm high as hell, right? But then I'm looking at the stars and I'm looking at everything.
In Vegas,
in New York, you don't really see the stars like that.
Was it beautiful?
It was beautiful.
Did you find it fascinating?
It was the most fascinating thing I ever saw. No, I'm high, but I'm crying because I never seen.
You cried?
Because the beauty.
No, did you cry?
Like literally, tears came down. I'm not like I don't cry like.
Nah, I just want to. Did you cry?
But I asked you, tears came down my eyes.
Down your face.
It could be the weed also.
No, the tears. Water.
Yeah, I had tears. Yeah, because I never saw such beauty.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I never saw the stars in that way before.
High. I'm telling you, listen to me. Your story sounds so similar.
I was high.
Look,
yeah,
me
I was
and
high.
one of my partners from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
We were so high, we stopped at a Wendy one morning at Wendy's.
Mm-hmm.
They had these little warm oatmeal cookies. You remember them shits?
Yeah,
And we start crying. My nigga, you shit so fire.
Well, it could have been that also. You know what I mean? I had some fire hot wings in the car. I had some fire hot wings in the car. But
he had one of the moments.
I had a moment. You know what I mean? It could have been the weed.
Looking at the stars.
But nah, because like the stars is like, yo, bro, like. You like when you in the city, bro. You don't really see the stars.
Right.
You like it's just you're not enjoying the beauty. But like, yo, I never seen that many stars in my life. It was just crazy. Right. Now, if I was sober, I wouldn't have cried. But I'm like, oh shit, this is beautiful. Nigga, like get in the car. Oh nah, I got to watch it. But it blew my mind. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But also that was the same night where we was playing in Hollywood, and I walked around in a circle for like an hour. Not knowing how to get out of it, and I thought the stars that played in Hollywood was real. So it was a Vegas night. It was I'll tell that story another time.
So you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, I definitely did. I had to hurry up to get back to LAX to get on my plane. I slept the whole plane ride. And normally I be on planes, I be nervous as fuck or whatever. You know what I mean? I bring my prayer beads on the plane and shit. You know what I mean? I be scared as shit. Not going back to New York, nigga. I slept like a baby.
Well,
but anyway,
when you get on the plane and you sit next to someone that stinks or that's coughing a lot,
especially the coughing.
That's the
especially
worst.
the coughing. I could deal with the stinks before the coughing, but the coughing is like, come on, bro.
That's
come on,
OD.
nigga, do something. You looking at the people? What you call that? The students just like, oh my bad, like damn, like hey, you ain't gonna do nothing about them.
I put the plugs in my ear because I don't like the way that shit, but. It's something worse than a coughing. The people, that one person that get next to you, that always tries to fall asleep on you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hold on, can I say something? What's worse than a coffin than cremation?
Yeah, he went crazy. Than cremation.
I'm just saying.
I mean, mixing cremation with
like
coffee.
My mind is a little bugged out.
I said mixing cremation
I'm just hoping
with
y'all
coffee.
on the same frequency because what's worse than that?
I just
than
told
cremation?
you. Mixing it with coffee.
Mixing it with coffee? You mean the ashes?
Like drinking it.
Oh, shit.
That could be worse than it.
I'm not drinking no ashes. I ain't doing nothing.
Yo, I'm going right now. Nah, I don't know.
Because I know I know a Haitian family.
Yeah.
And some of them actually agree with what I'm saying.
And I'm Haitian, so I've seen a lot of Asians.
Then what I'm about to say, I'm not even going to say.
I'm not going to be no stranger to
you was old.
Look. I grew up around people named Majin. And the PVRs and stuff like that steal barbecue from their father and come and share it. Come on, you know. That shit barbecue with all their friends and have them feeling like we drinking alcohol. You know what I'm saying? So yes, definitely. Nah, I fuck even more I fuck with you, man. You know what I'm saying? But
absolutely.
So was they drinking the ashes cultures or what?
No, it's just so much that you wouldn't know.
Everything is so
Everybody has
possible.
something different going on, bro. Like my
where
mother used to live on Avenue H.
All
in
right, so
Brooklyn.
here's what we talking about. He got a little deeper into like the cultures, heritage, shit like that, and the way people prefer to bury their loved ones and how they prefer to celebrate them or honor them, whatever.
Right.
So he mentioned people smoking ashes,
Smoking or drinking.
Drinking.
Intaking.
because people do that too.
Intake.
You got some cultures that actually do certain shit.
Yeah,
Like,
they do that. Intake.
Like me, I'm a Muslim, so you know what I mean. When we bury, we don't do that cremating. We bury you in 3
You go
days.
hands on.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like we wash the body. Like when my pops passed, I washed his body. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, the way
you know
you're
what I mean.
supposed to.
We don't do the autopsies or anything like that because we believe when it's your time, it's just your time or whatever, and that's it or whatever. If we was in a Muslim country, you probably be buried within 24 hours, but because it's being it's America or whatever, it's 3 days. The Jews do
take a week.
Yeah,
Yo, America is.
I mean, if you got the money, you know what I mean. If you don't got the money, then you on ice.
Yeah.
Otherwise or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to give you the autopsy or whatever.
Well, funerals cost a lot of money these days. They say it's
Your
cheaper
phone
to
jumping
cremate
too, Jack.
than it is to bury. Well, I don't believe in cremation, but
No.
it costs a lot of money these days to bury your loved
I mean,
one.
do you want me to tell you my belief on why I don't agree with cremation? Mm-hmm. It's because I was told that God wants you to. All right, so you was born from dust,
Right.
and His plan is to turn you back into dust,
Right.
back into the land. So when you cremate your body, that's like another form of hell. It's like your spirit don't rest in peace. It's excruciating because even when you die, you're still alive. You still have a spirit. You still have a soul.
I could kind of disagree with that, Jack.
Yeah. 'cause
Before-
you're not in
before
your
you
body
Leave
no
the
more.
moment you die.
Before you explain to me,
It's all flesh.
it's all flesh, which is correct. But your soul, right, is still attached to that body.
You think your soul is connected to your flesh?
Absolutely.
No,
You think so?
Once you pass, that's it. You leave that temple. 'cause
Your soul
body-
might
leave the
your
temple.
soul might
Yeah,
come
your
back
spirit is
in
the
one of your
temple.
family members. It might come back as an engine in a Ferrari or something like.
Yeah, but we're talking about reincarnation. We're not talking about that body,
The
that
original
temple
soul.
that you work so hard on.
That's why.
Once
That's
the
why I
demon leaves
compared it
the
to a
body.
car because
Your body.
your soul is the engine, and your engine can be put into anything. This is just the carriage.
How
Remember
would
that.
you
This
feel
the
if your
carriage.
BMW engine failed?
Man, build me a new one and put it in a newer body.
Yeah, but wouldn't you be hurt? Wouldn't that hurt you?
Oh,
Wouldn't
it's not like
that-
you want to be cloned.
No,
Wouldn't
just
that be
no.
like, yo, listen.
No, just make sure that the body around this could hold it because some bodies can't hold it
So
no
look,
more.
not to switch the subject, but do y'all believe
Right.
in cloning? Because that's what it sounds like.
It's possible.
Let me ask you something. You like being sturdy or weak?
Sturdy.
So at some point when your body go weak, if they gave you an option to sturdy back up, are you gonna do it?
No.
You gonna go weak? Get out of here. They say, yo, check this out. Yo, we gonna build you up all back thorough. You gonna be back on top. You ain't going for it?
It's like, yo, I don't know what to believe at this point. Like, what? This
Like,
is,
anything
a
is
man is
possible.
supposed to do that for himself.
But you can. So that they could say, look, we gonna lock you in a room with nothing but gym equipment. Sturdy you back up. You don't even come back out unless you gain 50 pounds.
Yeah.
You give it an opportunity to sturdy back up, you gonna do it.
Nah, that's crazy. That's
So
Most people get locked in a box differently to sturdy
Yo,
back up.
I want to tell y'all I was watching some shit the other day with Nicki Minaj. I don't know who it was, but I seen it on TikTok. It was like they were showing like somebody who's identical to her that lived in like the 1900s. And there was like a queen married to another king, and then another queen was jealous of their beauty and then murdered them. Whatever, long story short. I just think that shit is crazy. Because if you seen this woman, she looked identical to Nicki Minaj. And to make matters even more confusing, her name is very similar to Nicki Minaj.
I seen what you're talking about. She's not the only one. They have a group of other celebrities.
It's a group of them. Nigga,
Right,
what?
yes.
So check this out. Would you then this go back to this? Would you agree that everything that has been done or being done right now has been done before?
Yes.
You gotta look at it like that.
Absolutely.
We're just
Right.
doing
Even
it.
what we wearing now.
Yes.
It's been done already.
Every
Right.
dance that's just coming out that people think that they just started
It was
a
done
dance
already.
20, 30 years ago.
Right.
People say, yo, I just started this new dance. And you look at it and you're like, a fucking new dance? Motherfucker
Right.
doing that shit 20 years ago.
Right.
But they will call it a new dance.
That's crazy.
So also, I don't know if y'all have seen Blueface lately, but he has
I like
the tattoos all on his face.
Yeah. I like.
I think he's
Blueface.
going through like a jail crisis,
Which we all go through. I don't know how.
I don't think he's going through jail crisis.
What you think he's going through?
I
Why
think-
is he tatting up
I
his face
think-
like this?
He in jail doing more than what people thought he was going to do. They thought he was going to go in
He was
jail
gonna fail.
and be soft.
Yeah.
And he's in jail really cripping. And he feeling his cripping. Now, when people start tattooing and doing all that extra shit, it's because they feeling that shit. He probably in there taking fades, punching shit, doing all types of shit. He got access to the tattoo man.
Which I don't condone in personally.
But you understand what I'm saying? He
I do want Blueface to win.
he winning.
So as long as he winning, that's what the fuck matters. You right?
He doing what it is that he do. Hello. Yes. How are you? Yeah, he doing what he do. So you could tell people who I've been incarcerated before, unfortunately, right? And pictures can't tell you a lot about a person, but the things a person is doing could tell you a lot about a
Actions,
person.
absolutely.
So if you got
We
to
talking about
hold on,
Blueface.
you catch up. So if you got a dude that's on the phone 9 hours, you know he's somebody in there because dudes that ain't really somebody ain't on the phone 9 hours like that. You got a dude that's popping out on the visit floor and everybody, you know who's who. You could just look at body language and tell, right? So you can look at Blueface and tell dudes are in there, even if he ain't tough. They looking at him like, oh nah, that's a potential bag. He already in. Ain't nobody messing with him right now. We gonna keep him real right till you get home.
Oh,
He in there
man.
living. He get tattoos. You get mad tattoos because you in the loop.
But he's saying
Can I say
tattoos
something?
all on his face. That's
I want to
different.
compare Tory Lanez to Blueface.
Oh no, there's no comparison.
I don't know if me as an artist should be even commenting on this,
Nah, you did it. You started it. You already started
but
it.
I'm gonna continue and I'm
Like,
gonna
I
stand
wanna
on
know
that.
what it is.
Right?
Tory's Canadian.
Which doesn't
Yes,
matter.
he
It doesn't matter where you're from, right? So here's my point.
This case might differ. Well,
I want to know why the blacks didn't do nothing for Tory when he was attacked.
Now, my understanding of it is, I ain't from Cali, but I know they politics are
I
different.
was just about to say, do you know about LA politics?
It's a 50-50 yard.
It's a division. It's a
You one of three things
Copy.
in LA. Just
Yeah.
like you black, white, or Chico.
Mm-hmm.
That simple.
Copy.
It ain't no you African,
you
this,
Crip
this,
blood,
you
and all
black.
that
It
shit
ain't no
just
none
don't
of that.
even matter.
You black, white, or you Chico. You
Right.
sit in your car. You fuck with your car. Whatever car he's in is responsible for him
makes it
getting
good.
stabbed. They also responsible for him being safe. So if somebody was able to get next to you in my car,
They got to have it.
and I'm the head of that car,
Yeah.
I'm responsible. So anybody else, they're not even looking at your force. They're looking at my force. So somebody's responsible, and I guarantee you somebody already got dealt with
That
all
was
that.
that behind that
Absolutely.
shit. Yeah.
Ain't nobody that important getting touched unless your car's weak.
Now you think they let that shit happen?
I think that either your car was weak or they let it happen. Because if
I
your
think
car
they-
was
I
strong
think
as a
they let it
motherfucker,
happen.
that would have never happened. Never.
I think they let that happen.
Let me tell you something. I've been in the state and the feds. When you part of one of them, come on, Tory Lanez is somebody, man.
Facts.
Like he's somebody enough where he was able to send another artist money in the feds.
Facts.
If you know what I'm talking
I know
about.
what you're saying.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
So that means he could sprinkle money all up and down his tier and be straight.
That's what I'm saying.
What I think happened is when you go and sprinkling money, you become something else. When you
I see
go
what
in
you- yeah, I
sturdy,
see what you getting at.
I ain't giving you nothing. This
see what
my
you getting
bread.
at.
This
I see
my
what you
man.
getting
I'm
at.
looking out for my man
Yeah.
only.
Facts.
Then that's one thing.
Facts.
But when you sprinkling bread among strangers,
That's
and
something,
one of them
yeah.
strangers asks you for something, you say no. You
Yeah.
create more
You're a
enemies
player.
than friends
Yeah.
because now you're a sucker. You're a trick.
After you get your opinion, we gonna wrap.
Not to say I know that he did that, but I'm just saying.
You talking from that experience.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you my opinion.
It's all alleged. We don't know what happened.
I think Tory Lanez fucked up when he went to protective custody. You want me to tell you why I think? Because I've been to prison and I see the way things are. Mm-hmm. And when I went to prison, by the time I went to prison, I was already done living that lifestyle. Mm-hmm. The gangs and everything that
you just trying to do your time
into
and
who I was.
Yeah.
That was already done way before I went to prison because I've never been to prison before. I never had a felony. I never had a criminal charge. None of that. I always was like sturdy. Fast forward, I caught a charge, right? Went out to prison. The reason why I would say I think the blacks didn't really take for Tory is because he went to protective custody. Because now it's like, you're no longer a part of us. Why would I risk my life fighting for you and get thrown in a hole and get lost the privileges, everything, and you already forfeited?
Facts.
Did he go to protective custody before he got stabbed?
Absolutely.
I thought it was
when he got stabbed was protective custody.
No. Yeah. He got stabbed in PC?
He got stabbed in PC, but
it was a 50-50 yard.
Yeah.
If he got stabbed in PC,
but you gotta remember, it's still some real
regardless.
People. Definitely PC.
In that yard,
if
bro.
he got stabbed in PC, then ain't no protection on you in PC.
No, but you gotta understand who's in PC.
It don't even matter.
We're talking about the people who can't live amongst the real gangsters.
You have PC and then you have IPC.
Yeah.
PC is different. If he was in PC, that you signed in yourself,
right?
Ain't no protection on you.
Any form.
My understanding of it.
IPC is if I stab you, they could put you in. They could put you in.
Involuntary protection. My understanding of it is he on the 50-50 yard. 50-50 yard is half dropouts from the gangs and half snitches. I'm talking about something like Cali politics or whatever.
People who can't live amongst the other people. That's it.
I say that to say I get what he's saying because when you on that type of yard, there's not the same structure as if you know
there's no structure at all.
It's every man for himself.
As a matter of fact,
right?
And you're gonna run into rapists. You're gonna run into murderers. All types of weird people who can't live amongst those
types of spots. He was supposed to get out of them. He was supposed to do whatever it took to get out of there. Especially considering that his status. He's gang affiliated. Immediately he was supposed to land there, pop off, and go.
Facts. But let me say this. Actually, I ain't gonna say that.
So is he a real gangster?
Who?
That's my thing.
Only somebody that was standing next to him could say that. I've never been next to that guy.
Yeah.
Who? Tory
And then
Lanez?
he is from Canada, but
I don't consider me.
They got gangs.
I don't consider him as a gangster, and if he considered himself as a gangster, I wouldn't respect him because me personally, that's not what shapes the respect for me.
But go back to what you were saying before. Right?
In order to be a gangster, hold on. In order to be a gangster, you got to be gang affiliated.
Not trying to cut your wisdom on, right?
Yes.
Not trying to cut your wisdom on, right? But it go back to what
I'm gonna finish explaining to you.
All right.
I want you to finish. Are you done? Okay. I
gotta hear both of y'all definitely.
All right. Let's talk about history, like Al Capone.
That was a gang.
It was a gang.
That was a gang. Al Capone boys. Yeah, take me to somebody else.
Okay, there were gangs, but
it's a gang or organized crime.
It was an organized crime.
It's different between a gang and organized crime.
If me and you live on Lexington and we the Lexington boys, we're a gang.
I get what he's saying though.
These were gentlemen.
No, they were gangsters.
They dressed as gentlemen,
and they dressed like gentlemen, and they still took over trucks, mauled people, stomped them out in the streets. They were gang.
Bro. What makes you a gangster?
I get what
being involved with a gang.
Is that what your actions?
No. You have to be involved. A singular person that run around and fucking everybody up is considered a thug. It's somebody different. A gangster is a mob of people, a gang. Okay. You can't be gang unless you got a group of people. Gang. Whether you Blood, Crip, Lexington Street Boys, outside Ferrari boys. It's a gang of niggas that's doing shit together.
What if you none of that?
I get what
then
you're
you're not
saying.
a gangster.
And you just
He's saying
You're
official.
not a gangster.
Like,
You're official. You see the word you said?
You a thug?
What if you none of that and you're just hold on.
he's saying he's talking about like the mob guys.
Look what he said.
The
What if you're
cartel guys,
no.
people like that.
Look what he
Yeah,
said.
people kite
What if
themselves
you're none of
elegantly.
that and you're just official, but the cartel are a gang?
They gangsters.
You understand what?
they
There are
gangsters.
people
Absolutely.
that don't move with none of that. And I tell you, I don't fuck with niggas. Those are different type of
get
niggas.
what
Those
you-
are
I get what
not
you're
gangsters.
I get what you're saying.
In order to be
I
a
get what
gangster,
you're
the root word to gangster is gang.
And you know what?
Exactly.
To take a step
Gotta be
further,
the main word.
if you know your history, of organized crime, they started from they really were
The
gangs
gangs
that
of
just
New York.
transformed into what they ended.
But that's
transform
my
into,
thing, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Because
But they were
any-
gangs first.
Any business
Like
owner
Luciano was a gang member.
can have an organized
Yeah.
crime or criminal enterprise that they're engaging in, but does that make them that?
Check
I
this
don't
out.
know because I don't know the definition. I really wanna know.
Lionel and Schultz law firm are not a gang. It's a group of people. It's an organized group of people who's taking things. So if they do some like criminal shit, they're not gang. Me and 7 of us organize the projects, and we're taking care of successful business and not hurting people that way. We're the same as them. But when we mobbing and fucking niggas up and going to the club
You're
together,
gang.
we're
You're
a
gang.
gang.
You're gang.
The mob did that.
You're a gang.
Absolutely.
If you fucked with a construction site and they want you there, they ran down on your house,
Niggas
they beat you
come-
up,
yeah.
took your. That's a
Yeah.
gang.
So what can we?
They gonna
consider
torture
Tory-
shit, they
what
gonna
can
do
we
all type of
consider
shit.
Tory
Yeah,
Lanez?
Tory
yeah.
Lanez is a blood. He's a gang
Yeah.
Why is he a gang?
because he's part of a blood gang.
Right, he's a blood.
That's a gang.
I never knew
Yeah.
about Tory.
Bloods
I
are
just
gangbangers.
always thought he was a
Crips are
civilian.
gangbangers.
But
I always thought.
But
Tory
it go
Lanez
back to
was
what
a
you were saying
singer.
last week, right? About how you got a lot of niggas that don't be involved with this shit until they get in the industry and they gotta pick a side because
Right.
they dealing with the shit that they dealing with or whatever. You know what I'm
I
trying
was
to say?
telling him last time, I would say, what about the kid who grew up in the church, never been in the street, but wants to be a singer? So now, him wanting to be a singer, he got to go in the quad studio. In the midst of quad studio, he's running into 16 drill rappers,
6ix9ine.
one female artist that's not into that, another female artist that's this way. You run into mad different people. You seeing
Different
guns, you seeing
scenarios.
weed. Now you becoming a part of this because this is the industry now. This you ain't built for none of this shit. You get in the car with 4 other dudes, they get pulled over with a gun. That ain't mine. Whose is it? I just got in the car, so that means it's all 3 of them. This is how this shit be happening, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
This is,
Nah, for real.
this is how this happens, bro. And it's based on the industry because the industry is full of retired gangsters. Niggas that don't want to do crimes no more.
But is that what the industry was built on?
It was built on that.
Yeah.
Retired gangsters that
From
say,
back
I
in the
don't
day.
want to do
You gotta
crime
remember,
no
even
more. I'm
with-
going to take this
remember
crime
the mob?
money and
Remember
build
at
it.
one time who ran the industry? The mob, right? The mob was running
Not
the industry.
necessarily.
No, because it
It depends
started
what industry we're talking
hip hop,
about.
rap.
I ain't talking about hip hop. I'm
It's
talking about.
different
You want to
industries.
talk about?
I'm talking about
any
the music industry, period.
Even the love song industry that was made by a bunch of old pimps.
Oh, yeah,
Come
facts,
on, my
facts,
nigga.
facts,
No matter how you
facts,
see that shit,
facts.
pimps was having a whole sing. You look at all them
Facts.
old movies. Come on,
Facts,
they was trying
yeah.
to get out the streets.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody
Definitely.
from the Black Depression was trying to get out the streets, whether sing, guitar, string,
Whatever they could do. Whatever they could do.
panhandle,
I
fucking
agree.
set, whatever. So that's
Yo,
the reality.
this has been a dope conversation, man. We gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
Oh, I wasn't even ready to leave.
Not and go to the next segment, but yo, man, y'all just give me y'all handles one more time. Let them know where they can find y'all.
Man, Purse First 2 times. Purse First 2 times on all platforms. Instagram, PF 2 times _music. East Coast Attitude Music. Jack.
Copy.
Again, it's your girl Dizzy. Follow me at Color Me Dizzy. Also, you can catch me on Dizzy's Couch coming to you soon.
It's your boy Rocco Benji. Rocco Benny, baby. You feel me? Autopilot Records. Benji Baby Entertainment. You can find me on RHOCO. Rocco Benji. BENJIE. Any platform.
And listen, man, we connecting dots behind the scenes, man. You know what I mean? Don't be surprised if you see that
Man,
joint
you gonna see the
project with P and
projects
Rocco
happening.
coming real soon, man. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We networking, we locking in. That's
Appreciate
what we do,
you.
man. PVR. You know how it is, man. We give you the dumb shit with a little bit of common sense.
And I'm
We
gonna
gave you a
send
little
all
bit of
yellow
everything,
script to the
man.
web series. I got y'all.
Yo, I appreciate you, man. You know what I mean? We
It's
gonna stay
always a
locked in,
pleasure.
man.
Yeah,
Always a
thanks for
pleasure,
having me
man.
here as well.
My man, you know what I mean? You came
My
on time
boy.
today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we the new Boosie and Vlad.
Yes, sir, man. We gonna get it, man. My
Let's
man.
get it. Let's get it going.
Let's get it. Y'all know what it is. It's PVR. Yeah, we out, man.
Shot.
Yeah, that was a good.